Good morning. My name is Allie Burkhart, and today I have the honor of introducing Amaya Taylor. When I asked Amaya what they think I should mention in my introduction, the response I received was, "Talk about how slayful I am." And I honestly could not think of a better way to describe Amaya. Not only do they have incredible style, but they are also confident, caring, and constantly ready to give you an honest yet always necessary opinion. On any given day, you can find Amaya peacefully sleeping on the couch in the senior den or strutting down the hallway in their iconic Crocs. But either way, you know that they will always be there to brighten your day just a little bit more. I'm so excited to hear what they have to say today, so without further delay, give it up for Amaya Mays Taylor.
Over the past few years, I have taken the steps needed to be able to walk through life unapologetically myself. Whether that be through seemingly questionable fashion choices or even just the way I speak. It may be hard to believe, but I have not always been the spitting image of self-confidence standing before you. I've spent more time struggling with identity and self-image than not. While still in my old school, I often felt ostracized for my interests, looks, and even the way I talked. So I did what I felt I needed to do, conformed. I kept my opinion to myself, tried with my limited funds to follow what my friends were doing. There was this one hoodie that my friends had. It came in every color imaginable, and it had this cute little face of a monster and hoods on the horns on the hood. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, that hoodie was fire, but I was 11 and broke, and it was $40. I begged my mom for weeks for this hoodie, and eventually she got it for me. So one day, when I got home, I pulled out my Galaxy S3 Mini, put on a file crown filter, and posted a pic of my hoodie to my public story. A couple of hours later, I opened my Snapchat to receive a message from a close friend. The message read, "It doesn't look as good as the other ones, probably just the color. Maybe it's just you." I agree with her and decided it was just me, but then I decided to wear the hoodie to shreds. I took this blatant insult from a classmate and other mean comments as constructive criticisms. I was miserable. Despite my efforts, I could not seem to get any closer to the people around me, which is understandable due to the fact that my personality had no real substance. I had created an amalgamation of personality traits and interests that I thought other people thought were favorable. Unfortunately, these attempts at altering who I was as a person did not stop in the 6th grade. Not even after deciding to attend St. Mary's, I had little to no real information on the school, which is partly on me. The internet is free, but it's not like it would have helped. I wasn't looking for info on Springfest or classes offered. I wanted a blueprint to copy, but I found none. And still, after coming to St. Mary's and having the time to observe the people around me, I failed to find a way to integrate my new St. Mary's girl personality into the one I had been cultivating for years. How was I going to make myself fit into a group of people that were so different and complex than I? Now, my solution to this may seem crazy, but honestly, it's just don't. It wasn't until around the end of 8th grade when I saw that I had the incorrect idea of what it meant to fit in. Fitting in does not mean you have to perfectly relate to the people around you. Rather, that comes to who you are as a person or more trivial things, just like your special interests. Before, I found myself picking when and where to talk about certain parts of myself out of fear. Through talking to my friends, teachers, and other safe spaces inside and outside of school, I was able to realize I was not alone in my feeling of isolation. I could still surround myself with the people who appreciated my own complexities. To fit in is to recognize the things about yourself that make us unique, and those unique qualities are neither meant to be celebrated nor shunned, but appreciated within our own communities. With my new epiphany came a new problem. I had decided that it was time to live life true to myself, but I had no idea who I was. I had spent so much time mirroring the people around me that it caused me to forget who I truly was deep down. Recently, Ms. Goodman shared a quote with me from an acting coach that explains how I felt at this point in my life. If you speak any lines or do anything mechanically without fully realizing who you are, where you came from, why, what you want, where you are going, and what you would do when you get there, you will be creating without imagination. I felt stagnant, as though I could not move forward or improve upon myself if I didn't even know who or what I was improving on. So how did I do it? How did I find the parts of myself that I had lost after all this time? Well, I started journaling and journaling and journaling and journaling and journaling and journaling. This is probably about a fourth of the journals that I do have, but you get the point. Almost every day for the past 4 years, I've taken 5 minutes out of my day to journal. Trust me when I say I have tried every form of journaling. I've tried art journals, bullet journals, diaries, scrapbooks, which, yes, I do consider a form of journaling. I've tried it all, both digital and written. My favorite thing to do with journaling is to do whatever I want. Sometimes I draw, write prompts, or make lists. I really like making lists. Lists of my favorite things, my least favorite things, or just stuff I'm thinking about at the time. For example, I keep track of the zodiacs I think are really slaying the game right now. Currently at the top are Leo, Aquarius, and Pisces. My top 5 least favorite things ever are people who chew with their mouths open, the dark, the color orange, earbuds, and most dogs. I don't want to talk about it. I love the shades of gray in the sky when I wake up in the morning, the walk to and from chapel, the lady who comes to my job and always compliments my hair and makeup, that feeling you get when you create something you're proud of. My journaling journey has not been an easy one. I've had to reflect on hard moments in my life, but that reflection has allowed me to grow as a person. I owe my growth to most of the thousands of words, drawings, pictures, and lists in these pages. It was through having fun with and exploring the things I enjoyed, and not what someone said I should enjoy, that I learned what I truly cared about. I'm not saying that as soon as you put pen to paper, you will learn the secrets of the universe, but just give it a try. I'd love to talk about it. Thank you.